Hello there, everybody. This is King Mac, your friendly hamburger pal. Welcome to this feature presentation on YouTube. Be sure to enjoy a hot, fresh cheeseburger along with some delicious golden French fries, a tasty milkshake, and a nice soft drink. Thank you all for watching, and now sit back and relax and enjoy as Tony here brings you our feature presentation of TTBurger game reviews.
Generation has given up on love. Like, do you think people actually ever fall in love anymore? Or is that just for movies?
I flip her over, hit it from the back, cause she likes that.
Boo, boo, boo! Did I scare you again? Well, if I did, then I did. If I did, I'll get you next time for sure. Welcome back, everybody. You're watching TTBurger game reviews here on YouTube, and I'm your host, Tony, continuing the Halloween month here, with horror Halloween themed games here, and we're continuing episode 251 of my House of the Dead series review, part 2 of 2. We're looking at 2 of the House of the Dead games here, because the other ones were not only released on the arcade or on the Sega, so I don't have them, so this is the best I can do here for now. Before I get started here, I want to give a shout out to Freakin' HD and Sub-Zero MNX for King Mac, along with Dead Hyperlamnia, Brickle Stateside, Megs, the Black Healer, and also give a shout out to the homie RJ, the Sensational Gent, Red Hood Assassin, Uncle Jira, Rockstar Pool 69, and more. And I want to thank everyone who has supported this channel for the last 6 years. Without you guys, the channel wouldn't be as big as it is today. And before we get started here, we continue with my House of the Dead series review here. Those things happened in episode 251, part 1 of 2. Here's a spooky TTBurger recap, Halloween theme, show you all what you missed. As I took a look at the House of the Dead 3, the PlayStation 3 version was almost a near port of the arcade version. Gave it a 9 out of 10 because I was so proud to have it, like the voice acting, the short gameplay, the easy difficulty and stuff. But the game that's minus fun should not be overlooked if you want to mindlessly kill zombies and stuff, is the way to go for sure. But now we're gonna zoom ahead here as we get another House of the Dead here that was mainly released first in the arcade on December 20th, 2005, then released on April 17th, 2012 for the PlayStation 3 network. This was the first time that the House of the Dead 4 had a home console release here, and 7 years later we got it. We have the House of the Dead 4 once again done by Sega. Now let's get started here. The House of the Dead 4 is a great game. It's a fun game, just not as great as the House of the Dead 3. The game is still fun to play. I like the House of the Dead 3 more though. If you like the House of the Dead 3 and want some more House of the Dead action, you should definitely give the House of the Dead 4 a try for sure. Like House of the Dead 3, the House of the Dead 4 is a light gun rail shooter with some horror elements where you shoot and kill a bunch of zombies and survive, taking multiple paths and more. This time you have a machine gun, not a shotgun, but hey, that's okay, it's still badass. The PlayStation 3 version, like I mentioned, was the only way to play this game on the home console, and it is fun, but overall, I thought the last game was better. If I'm talking here, so let's get started. The story is kind of a prequel here. It takes place in the year 2003. Retired veteran American AMS agent James Taylor and rookie agent Kate Green are gathering information at AMS headquarters and ably trying to recover information about the events that have unfolded in the series. Then James Taylor has a memory of the Caleb Goldman case happening in the House of the Dead 2 and realizes that the ordeal is far from over. Suddenly an earthquake hits, leaving the agents trapped underground, leaving them waiting for evac. Then zombies appear several days later while being trapped, and James and Kate set off to kill the zombies and put an end to them to the madness once and for all. The story is good, but the main protagonist himself is not as memorable as Lisa Rogan and G in House of the Dead 3. And James Taylor, well, he's the main protagonist this time, I believe. He's player 1, he's the left player you play. Has some character development. Kate Green feels like she lacks emotion whatsoever. Presentation of the House of the Dead 3, great graphics, better than last time due to the arcade machine's hardware. The character models look detailed even though once again, no facial animations. The environments are big and huge once again, but the lighting is still a little meh. The enemy models from the zombies look badass, but they do repeat a little too often, but not bad. But only problem is that they toned down the gore for some reason. Not sure why they did this because the last game the gore was fine, but here they didn't do that. The frame rate is smooth and the lighting is a little bit better and stuff. And I didn't mention last time, but this time it's in 16 by 9 screen size and not 4 by 3 like House of the 3 was, so a little plus there for sure. The sound, once again, the sound is weak. The voice setting is hammy and phoned in once again. I know this was an arcade game, but the voice setting is not very good. And the two main actors, James Taylor and Kate Green, sound too forced and hammed up. The other actors are okay, but nothing to write home about. The music, while it's okay, it just sounds a little generic once again, nothing special. Gameplay, fun as last time. You have a like and real shooter with 4 elements and you shoot your way through 6 chapters of enemies as James, Taylor, or Kate Green. Play one James Taylor's and play as Tim, shoot your way until the end. Once again, you have branching paths to choose from, like it affects the story, and you have boss fights and stuff like that, and it adds a little bit of challenge to it this time and stuff. But yeah, like I was saying there, and like it is short, but then you get the House of the Dead 4 SP, which is stands for the House of the Dead Special, which is a new mode, which was the 2-chapter game, which is the aftermath of the House of the Dead 4 story, where you play as Kate Green and G from the last game. And it's a 2-chapter game, and it's very short, and defeating the final boss can be a little tough, and you have to throw the grenade at the Pandora's box and hit it in the right spot, and it's not very easy, and I failed it and stuff, and I tried, but I failed it multiple times and stuff, so it's me. And you get multiple ending points depending on how well you do, but like just the story and everything, it just while it's good, just wasn't as memorable as House of the Dead 3. The House of the Dead 3 was better. This game was still fun, but the House of the Dead 3 was better, and we have to mention here to talk about that. This time, using your weapon, you have to manually reload it using the square button or shaking the controller. Last thing you have to worry about that, it reloaded for you automatically, but this time it doesn't really do that. The characters are not very memorable. They're very lifeless, don't have a lot of motion or character to them. The toned down door will kind of turn off people who like all the doors. So that even when you have the door set normal like that, there's not really a lot of blood there and stuff for some reason. And the voice setting is not very good. There's some control issues where I forgot to mention, but sometimes you'll have to use the 6-axis or swing your controller around to try and help you and stuff. And sometimes they won't register, it'll cost you a life and stuff like that, and stuff like that, it'll cost you health and stuff. And it can be an issue. But final thoughts though, the game is still fun, just not as fun as House of the Dead 3. You'll still be getting a high score though. That's the issue, so I still recommend it. Final thoughts, it's like House of the Dead 4. While it may not be as great as House of the Dead 3, it's still a fun game for sure. I give the House of the Dead 4 an 8 out of 10 because the problems I have with it, but still should not be overlooked there. And that pretty much wraps up my The House of the Dead franchise review here. Stay tuned for episode 252. We'll be covering some more horror Halloween themed games, and what we'll be covering next at the final, which all I gotta say, like to see or subscribe, like the video, comment down below, and join my Discord group, TTBurger Gamers Unite, my Facebook group, TTBurger Gamers Group, my Facebook page called TTBurger, which all I gotta say, to the horror themed games for you, so see if it does. All I gotta say is Tony, peace and out, have a good day, see you all in the next episode. Take care everybody.
Yeah, she's a blessing. Look her body up and down, got me obsessing. I took her in some pieces.